What is everybody else? How it's back with my SmackDown review for August 8th, 2025. It was a better show than Raw, let's just be fair here. It was in the Bell Center in Montreal, Canada. Canada. Um, Now, I gotta point out, why was my backstage review a little short than under 10 minutes? Because I was exhausted from my mother. Nothing's wrong with her, okay? It's just a test, that's all. And, and I'm honestly not a morning person, let's just be fair here, but still. But still, that's the reason. Okay. Which, speaking about WCW, tomorrow will be the top 10 worst WCW matches. 2 years ago, I did it for WWE, and now I'm going to do it for WCW. I mean, it makes sense, though, because not many people are talking about that. Anyways, then we saw, the show opens with the Great Cabin SummerSlam, and then they normally debate a return of Brock Lesnar and attacks John Cena. I still don't know about this. If he's proven innocent, it's like the old Margaret says, proven innocent, or innocent proven guilty is I'm trying to say, but still, it's probably the most controversial moment of this year, bringing Brock Lesnar back because of all the whole, I don't know, really. I mean, he's overstaying his welcome also. But yeah, we actually start the actual show with John Cena. He says for a long time that he was afraid of going to Montreal, which, yeah, Montreal screw job. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Fuck Bret Hart. But still. With all the history in this building, that the audience would hijack the show, and then the image being backstage trying to plan a show around this crowd or being in the ring and yada yada, and then the fans chant thank you Cena. He's, I guess, a face again. I mean, as much as I want to talk about the passing of Hogan as the shocking moment of the year, but let's be fair here. The John Cena heel turn is mostly the shocking moment of 2025. But wasn't the best idea, but there's that. He says, he's afraid that after he's gone and that he moved on as it should, that we'll forget about him, and talking of fears, he's afraid of Brock Lesnar. And then who the fuck comes out? Logan fucking Paul. Why the fuck is he not fired from this company yet? The fans chant fuck you Logan, and that's all I have to say about it. They're having a magic clash in Paris. Drew McIntyre attacks Cena, and then Cody Rhodes saves the day as a tag team match, player. Yeah, Teddy Long reference. Morrison Michelle gets interviewed. Alex Lee is banged up from the TLC match, and then they lose to JC Mirren Talatonga. Why? Like, the Guns try their best, but and then Soul gets the mic and has his boys as future tag team champions, and he's the most dominant United States champion. You've been losing a lot on free TV ever since you won the fucking US title. Then Nick Aldis comes out and then you're gonna fight someone who Montreal owned, and I was like, it's Sami Zayn, is it? And it is. And Sami Zayn defeats Solo Sikoa. Yeah, great US champion. Not. But I'll give big critic. It was actually a good match. I give it a 3 out of 5. Anyways, then Charlotte tells Alexa Bliss her birthday is tomorrow, which, oh, okay. And she got her something. You know, it's actually kind of sad that they're like the best thing about SmackDown right now. And they're not in the main women's title scene. They talk about the new streaming partnership with ESPN. I know a lot of people are criticizing it. Guys, the sky is not falling, okay? Give it a chance, although I don't like the idea of paying $30 for a streaming service. Should be a discount price, but that's the only negative I have about it. And there's a Y6 VHS promo. Bryson Uncle Heave. And they talk about the TLC match at SummerSlam. Then the Street Profits and DIY are basically yelling at each other backstage, and they're having a match next week. Why? Again with these two? Anyways, then Charlotte Alexa Bliss comes out. You know, there's a present and there's a cake. And I was like, yeah, something's gonna happen with this cake. And I'm laughing at that because we don't know birthday cake doesn't. They always end in disaster for it in wrestling. In the funniest way possible. Anyways, then it was like a congratulations and that. Then Charlotte gives her. I guess they're basically the new Team Hell No, by the way. Because of it. But there's no, like, anger management stuff like that, so. And Alexa isn't interested in it. They push the box back and forth like it's some kind of Looney Tunes cartoon where Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck says, Wabbit season, Duck season, Wabbit season, Duck season. Yeah. And then, you know, Charlotte gives in and opens the box herself and reminds her of Bliss' present for 4 years ago and reveals a Lily doll with "We're Not Friends" shirt on it. And then there was another one which is a Charlie with the long blonde doll. I was like, is that the same doll that Charlotte destroyed 4 years ago? And then they were gonna hug it out, and then Chelsea Green and her Secret Harvest's Goon Squad comes out. Hey, it's better than the fucking Judgment Day. Let's be fair here. Just no more of them as the women's side of this. And then first, Charlotte says she was gonna kick her ass, and they always appears with a referee. And then, you know, Alexa. And then he wishes Alexa a happy birthday and gives her a gift of a brand new referee, and whose first match is Charlotte versus Chelsea Green. That referee looks like Chad Penn's twin brother. I have to point that out. He looks like if Chad Penn has a twin brother, he's you know, a ref. And WWE still around this, still here though. Miz and Carmelo Hayes are talking to each other backstage, whatever, and then all this arrives and Miz goes into his office, and then there's that. Why? Whatever. And then we get Charlotte Flair defeating Chelsea Green. The best part about it was the cake. It was hilarious. Like, Chelsea was going pretty unpretty, and Charlotte reversed and puts her into the cake, and I was like, well, we all know what that was going to happen. I don't care. The 3.5 was a fun thing about it. And then the fucking part where that gets interview. Ugh. Then Jake rolls up. Saying next time the story will be different. Then some other people ran up. I was like, what the fuck is this? Skip this. There's an outspec video package. Whatever. Then John Cena rolls up and in comes Wrong Killings, Our Truth, whatever. And there's that. Then we get the main event. Cody Rhodes defeats... No. Cody Rhodes and John Cena defeats Drew McIntyre and Logan Paul by DQ. Because Logan Paul hits John Cena in the family jewels. And then we could probably get a WWE Championship program between McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. Okay, fine. That's the only thing pause about this, and there's that. A 2 out of 5 I'll give it. You know, it was a way better show than Raw was. A B minus? Yeah, B minus. So I'll see you for the list, the countdown of the top 10 worst WWE matches of all time. You know, I did it for 30. Let me check on my older. Yeah. So yeah, that's the list I made back on, was it Monday? I believe it was Monday. Some of these are like the most ridiculous stipulated matches ever. Let me see here. One. That's a Battle Royal. There's one. That's another one. Yeah, you know about that one. But yeah. So, like I said before, you know, that's tomorrow. The top 10 worst WWE matches ever list. So, like this video, comment below, subscribe to this channel here, click the notification bell. As well as my secondary channel, titles, Reds Reviews, you will see next Thursday, WCW Road Wild 1997. Yeah, we're going back to Sturgis for another Road Wild event. Yeah. But that's next Thursday, so subscribe to the notification bell on that one, and there. Bye-bye.